Hi there, everybody. I wanted to just come on real quick and give you a little reminder of the things that you have around your house in the theme of reduce, reuse, recycle. When you finish the Kleenex box, or even when you're shopping in the store and you're looking for facial tissues, look at the boxes at their designs. So I buy my tissues for the design of the box. Most of them are Kleenex tissues, but a lot of them are other brands, and they're putting wonderful designs to make stencils out of. So you just need an X-Acto knife, and you cut these out, and you make nice little quick stencils for your projects. This was not nice and quick, but I love it. Isn't that wonderful? Remember that one? I think that might still be out there. This is one from some time ago. I just carved some of them. So I'm going to print out some of these for you. This was the most complex one. I've only used it a couple times, and I'll show you why. It's just a little trickier. And then those are tissue boxes, but there are other things you can use. Like here's a little piece of graph paper that I made. I just you know, a little hole punch, a tiny hole punch in each of the corners to make a little grid there. And then when I'm cutting my dies, don't throw away a good piece like that. That makes a good stencil. Might not last forever, but when you get the acrylic paint on it, of course, it strengthens it. And then this, I needed some bigger stars. So take a piece of freezer paper, and easier to draw and cut from the paper side. But then when you use the shiny side on your jelly plate, it makes a great stencil. This is from a coloring book. I made a mask of this great tree. So anyway, I'm just going to ink off a couple of these stencils, and you see what that looks like. Just a couple. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this. These are a little fragile to rub on them, so you kind of have to do the pounce. Once again, you can put tape over it and make it a little bit stronger. This one I really like. I've only used it on one of my art pieces, though, so it's kind of like everything else. If you use it once in your art piece, you may not want it again. It's really just the right thing to use in the time I used it. But actually, now that I'm stamping it off, I'm thinking, oh, I could use a lot of that. I like that a lot. This is one of my favorites. Like that one. Leaves. I mean, sometimes when you're in the mood for something, see, this is bigger, easier. That last one is a little trickier and more detailed. So this one you can just kind of plunge in and get stuff on it. This, I didn't have a chevron at the time. Now I've got a couple bigger and smaller chevron stencils, but I didn't have one at the time. I didn't want to spend the money on one. So I found a tissue box that had this, and it is Kleenex tissues. Thank you, Kleenex. Bless you for all of the gifts you bring me in my art room. This one I love because I love this pattern. I've got several stencils with this pattern. Something like just little little random boxes. And, you know, I didn't cut the exact stencil. I just cut out what I wanted and used the background of the stencil for my guide. Let's see what I can get on this guy since I have more space. It's just nice to have these little shapes from the die machine because, let's see, this is really wussy. A lot easier on the, when you go slow on that one. I love this. I mean, this, how simple is this? This is from an old calendar. 2006 calendar. So I guess I've been doing art since 2006. Isn't that fun? Look at that. Just a tiny little bit of dots to add to the project. Put them on top of things. Put them all over everywhere. All right. So that is, I think, that for the day. I'm going to let it go at that. Just to say, don't forget to reuse, recycle your tissue boxes. We'll say bless you to Kleenex is the last one. Can we do advertising in here? I don't know. That's it. Everybody have a nice day. Play. Have more fun.